Okay, you can't see this pole here, but imagine I have a pole because I have my band up here next to it. You'll have your cable machines, but feel free to use either a band or your cables. Either way, I want the weight to be heavy because this is going to stabilize all of our torso muscles, all of our rotational muscles. We're getting strong in our rotation muscles without actually rotating because, like we mentioned on the call, this is an anti-rotation movement. So all you're gonna do, get that guy out nice and strong. I'm gonna clasp my fingers together in this manner, and I'm gonna keep my hands and my wrists and the butt of my hands along the midline of my body. That's how I know that I'm not drifting off center and cheating or getting weak. And if I catch myself getting tired towards the end of my set and I start to feel this drifting offline, really flex back in there and keep yourself on center. And just like we talked about, while I'm doing this, now imagine we've rotated the poles behind me, and as long as we keep our sternum in front of our shoulder joint this way, we're doing a good job holding our posture. And there's always a little bit of bend in the legs. I'm grabbing with my butt cheeks to make sure I'm not arching this way or too much rounded this way. I'm grabbing and a little bit of bend, long and strong, like so. Boom. And the reason we do this is because when we extend further out, it's harder to keep it straight. And when we bring our hands in, it's easier to keep it straight. That's just physics, that's just mechanics, right? If our spine is the fulcrum that's rotating or resisting rotation, the torque on our muscles that keep us straight, torque increases the further we move away because the longer the moment arm, the more the torque. The shorter the moment arm, less torque. Physics. Also, last thing on the Pallof Press, this is for the progressions. If you, in a few weeks, you start to feel really strong and really comfortable with this and you want to add some variation to it and you want to add a little spice, what you can do is, instead of having both legs nice and square just outside shoulder width to keep yourself nice and stable, what you can do is the leg that is away from the pole that you're hooked up to, away from the band, just take a little drop step there. And remember, back heel always going to be up nice and high in a very athletic kind of foot position. We can take a little drop step there and then work. And that changes it up a little bit and causes a lot more demand on the muscles that travel up and across the body. And that's just going to be good for your posture, rotation, and do a lot of good to help correct some of that scoliosis. So that's your progression. Just add a little drop step there with that heel high in the back while keeping that good, long posture with that proud chest.